and he laughs, giving me a peace sign on the way to his manager's van. Usually, I'd reply with something snarky, but today, I don't even have the mental capacity to do so. I'm far too anxious about tonight. Most Korean dramas, unlike American TV shows, follow a live shoot system. Even though today's the premiere, we've only shot the first 4 episodes so far, and we'll continue to shoot the rest of the show as new episodes air every week on Fridays and Saturdays. Live shooting can be overwhelming and stressful, since it keeps production schedules tight enough to film and edit each of the remaining episodes within a week or 2. But it's also cool, since we can adjust things based on viewers' reactions and make last-minute changes if needed. For better or worse, tonight we'll know exactly what audiences all over the world think of our show. And I'll learn what millions of people think of my acting. The biggest challenge will be finding the right balance between keeping true to my character and adjusting my performance according to feedback. I heard a lot of actors in movies or American TV shows never read reviews or watch themselves on the screen. But when people are reacting to a show as we're making it, it's hard to ignore their responses. And it's probably not a good idea to overlook them either. On the bus ride home, I search for news articles released today about our show. Breaking news: highly anticipated fantasy K-drama, Fated Destiny, set to premiere today at 9 p.m. KST. Bryan Yoon dishes on his new show, Fated Destiny, on the eve of its premiere. Why Fated Destiny starring Bryan Yoon is the biggest K-drama of 2022. From the way the press is writing about it, you'd think Fated Destiny was a one-man show. But I'm glad it's at least on everyone's radar. Even now on the bus, I overhear conversations about our show.
I'm so excited to watch Bryan's new series,
says a middle schooler who's sitting a few seats behind me.
I'm for sure going to watch it after I'm done with cram school.
I'm just going to watch it on my phone. The tutors don't care about what we do as long as we finish our work anyway.
Really? Mine are super mean and take our phones away.
Oh, huh. I always assume they don't care, but maybe I'm just too sneaky for them to notice. They laugh, and I'm still smiling to myself when the first girl says,
"Wait, speaking of Fated Destiny, did you see the girl Bryan's co-starring with? What's her name again? Jung Hana? Jin Mina? How did a complete nobody like her land that role?"
I bite my lip to stop myself from correcting her. It's Jin Hana. The other girl shrugs. I think I recognize her from Superstar League. Didn't she play the foreign exchange student from America? She was pretty good.
She better be to star with our Bryan.
To be honest, I hope she sucks.
Celebrities end up dating their co-stars all the time. We can't lose Bryan to someone like her. Resisting an urge to sigh, I navigate to one of my playlists on Spotify, which is a collection of kick-ass girl power anthems from my favorite K-pop singers. I tap on a song by Sky Shin, who just debuted this year but is already topping the charts. Sky's Korean-American like me, so I relate to a lot of her songs. As I listen to her strong, confident voice, I feel my shoulders loosening up. I'm not naive enough to think that people will be watching the show for me. I know that most of the world will watch our K-drama out of morbid curiosity, since it's the show that's supposedly so good that Bryan turned his back on music at the peak of his music career for. But I'm determined not to get outshined by him. Not when I have so much writing on this show. Just as I get off at my bus stop, I get a call from Sophia, my manager. How are you holding up?